How's it going, everyone? Puffmeister here, back again with another video. And today's video is hopefully the start of a weekly um, update series for Monsters from the Other Realm, where I just sort of go over a basic overview of what I've been doing with the game for the past week or so. And yeah, so first thing I want to get out of the way, I want to thank you all for 200 subs. That was kind of surprising, to be honest, because when you don't upload video in almost 2 months, you don't expect to keep gaining subs, but yet here I am with like I don't know how many more subs than what I had in October, so I really do appreciate that, really and truly. I don't really have anything planned for it, but I mean, just thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, and it's great to see your support for the game. So here we go here. So first thing I want to do is late last night / early into the morning, I finished putting together all of these cards for the first pre-constructed deck, starter deck, whatever you want to call it. And yes, this is what I'm going to be using to test out the game once I finish a few more things or actually order it off the Game Crafter. I'm going to be ordering 2 copies of this deck so I can play with someone. It's going to be a mirror match, but at this point I really need to actually, test the game out before anything else. So I'm just going to quickly go over the cards in the test deck, and maybe you guys can give me your feedback on how the cards look and if you have any suggestions or anything, because I'm not actually going to order any of these until after Thanksgiving here in America, because I'm actually going to be going out of town, and I don't want Game Crafter's kind of iffy on when they ship stuff because they have to create it and such. So I'm going to wait on that until closer to Thanksgiving before I actually order them. So it's going to be a little longer before I can actually do a test battle, which is frustrating to me, but that's my fault too. So it is what it is anyway. Here are the cards. First up is Jacko. For all of the cards that you've seen previously in my other unboxing video for Monsters from the Other Realm, you'll notice that I brightened up everything. And another thing I did actually was I went back through my arts and actually scanned them with the scanner. So they're all bright, they're all their original colors. And once they're actually printed on the Game Crafter, they should look a bit darker in how I want them to actually look, so it's pretty nice. I also changed the text here. It used to be the same font as this Spring Out monster here, and now it's I believe it's Lithos or something like that. It's nice and bold, and I think it'll be a bit easier to read. So here's Jacko, Spooko, Reapor, Bat Freak, Bat Lord, Timberbot, Timber Crush, Powetty, Abominable, and Platypink. Those are all the monster cards that'll be in this deck. Next we're going to go into the effect cards, which is something new I had to design for this. So first we have the action card, Revival. This used to be called Necromancy. I changed it to Revival because Necromancy seemed a little too dark for the tone I'm trying to go with this game, but I don't know. So I changed it to Revival. And yeah, it's very simple. For the action cards, I have like a blue and purple theme going on here, so you'll be able to tell what type of effect card is just from the color of the background and such. So we have Revival, we have XP Band, and this is actually a huge change to what the original card was, because I've actually decided on sort of a big change in how the game plays. I think I'm going to make this a separate video. But to sum it up, if you've ever seen my original How to Play video, which is a terrible video, you probably shouldn't go watch that, but if you want to go back and watch it, I do mention that there's 2 types of points, action points and XP experience points. I've decided that going forward I'm going to get rid of action points, and there's just going to be XP for like a in-game currency type thing of how you play stuff. So I'll go into that a bit more detail later, but yeah, I've had to revamp some cards because of that. So yeah, so this used to be XP Share, now it's XP Band, and you can read the text and such if you want. Next we have Offering. which is a 1-cost action card. Book of Monsters. Harvest Moon. I kind of struggled with the artwork on this because I wasn't really sure what to do. Because the original sort of test art I did, it was sort of in a confined space, but all these cards are sort of full art, quote unquote. So I don't know. The effect cards aren't really full art. I mean, some of them, they bleed off into the text box and such, but most sort of stay in the area up here. I'm not sure, but yeah. That's a battlefield, so it's sort of a nice yellowish going into a dark orange. I think it looks kind of nice. I don't know. Next we have Slippery Fingers. It's an action card. Meteor Shower, another action card. A Shining Scimitar. I believe this used to be called Pirate's Cutlass, but there wasn't really a reason for it to be a Pirate's Cutlass or anything, and it looked more like a Scimitar a little bit, even though it's super cartoony, so I changed it to Shining Scimitar. Excuse me. And not much else. It's an equipment card. You gain +2 damage. Very simple. Next up here we have Arms Merchant, which is an action card, and a lot of these cards in this test deck for the effect cards are very simple. It's a lot of search your deck, search your deck, search your deck in, but I felt like these would be cards that would be super useful in a deck, and these are cards people are going to want, so I figured I'd put them in here anyway just to make them easier to get, but I don't know. Plus I think it goes well with the overall style of this deck. And of course finally we have the human card Timmy, and I'm not sure if I'm super happy with the human card layout I have here, but it's really what all I could do. And basically, the human card, well, firstly, the art kind of bleeds off into the border, and I kind of like it, honestly, because it helps it stand out a little bit more from other cards. And up top there, you can see we have his health. In the original index cards I did, it was in the middle here, but I couldn't really figure out a good way to get that to look. So I sort of put it up here where the monster health is, but you can still see it relatively easily. And as you can see here, this first one is the passive ability the human card has, and down here are the 2 abilities. And I'm kind of worried that the Cherry Bomb ability might be hard to read on the actual card, but I'm going to hope that it prints out and you can just barely make it out in on the actual card. We will see. And that's what I've been working on these past few days. I was super excited. I almost just immediately ordered this off the Game Crafter to see how they would look, but I'm going to hold off on that just to sort of get everyone's feedback, see what they think of these cards, and hopefully we can moving forward a little bit here, because it's been pretty stagnant for some reason. Because of my laziness, basically. Hopefully that gets figured out, but yeah, I'm not sure what else to mention here. As I said, I'm probably going to be making another video later on in the week or early next week about the change to XP. If you're curious about how XP and AP used to work, you can feel free to check out my outdated How to Play video. Although I watched that back the other day and I don't like it at all. So, but yeah, I guess that's everything I really want to mention. Not sure what else. I don't know. I guess that's everything for now. If you guys have any questions or feedback, please leave them in the comment section below. I love hearing from you guys. And until next time, I'll see you later. Thank you so much for watching.